Hi MUTU Mamas, this is Francesca, your MUTU ambassador and fitness pro. This week we are exploring an explosive movement, the long jump. In the video I've used my exercise mat, but by all means you can use any markers for the distance. I've also planned 2-point side kick, which is another kickboxing movement, and it's awesome for agility, flexibility and to strengthen your glutes. Grab a pair of light dumbbells and stand with feet hip or shoulder width, and hold the dumbbells with palm facing outwards. Bend forward at the hip, bringing the chest and shoulders parallel to the floor, but keeping most of the weight onto the heels. Keep the collarbone and ribs and chin lifted, and knees and elbows either soft or slightly bent. It's really important that you maintain this position and the lower abdominals in tension throughout the whole movement. Breathe in to prepare, breathe out and draw your belly button in further, lifting your pelvic floor, and simultaneously lift the dumbbells towards your spine, keeping the arms below the shoulders. Breathe in and bring the arms below your chest again, either crossing your arms or keeping the dumbbells adjacent to each other. Perform 10 to 12 repetitions in total. Half plank into a half push-up. Lie on your belly in a half plank position with elbows tucked under the shoulders. Lift your hips off the floor but keep your knees down. Keep your collarbone and ribs lifted throughout the whole movement. Breathe in to prepare, breathe out, contract the abdominals, lift your pelvic floor and lift yourself off the floor with the left hand first. Breathe in and drop down onto your elbow by dropping the left arm down. Breathe out, contract the abdominals, but this time you're lifting yourself off the floor and dropping back down to the floor with your right arm. Continue to alternate the arms. Avoid any rocking through the pelvis during the movement and aim to perform 10 to 12 repetitions in total. Grab a kettlebell or a set of dumbbells or a heavier dumbbell and hold it at chest level. Kneel down onto the mat, keeping collarbones and ribs lifted and pelvis stacked above your knees. Breathe in to prepare, breathe out and get up using the left leg first, contracting the abdominals. Get back down onto the floor with the left leg as you breathe in. Breathe out, but this time use the right leg to get up and back down again. Keep your core in tension throughout. Perform 12 repetitions in total. Long jump. Stand at the back of a mat or by any markers you have chosen to use, with feet hip width. Breathe in and squat down, swinging both arms back. Breathe out, contracting the abdominals as you jump forward towards the end of the mat or to your next marker, landing in a squat. Go back to the start and perform 10 to 12 jumps in total. Squat with 2 points side kick. Stand with feet, hips or shoulder width. Breathe in as you drop into a squat. Breathe out as you get back up, contracting the abdominals, lifting the pelvic floor, and simultaneously lift the left knee at hip level. Find the balance onto the right leg and slowly extend the left leg laterally just above the floor. Breathe in and pull the knee in. Breathe out and extend the leg out again, but this time try to go a little higher. Drop the left leg down onto the floor. Breathe in and squat down again. Breathe out, contract the abdominals, lift the pelvic floor, and simultaneously lift the right knee at hip level, performing the 2 side kicks. Build up to 12 to 15 squats in total. Place your hands on a bench or use a sturdy chair or a coffee table. Keep your fingers facing your back, arms shoulder width, collarbone and ribs lifted, knees bent and bum closer to the bench. Breathe in and drop the pelvis down towards the floor, bending the elbows back and squeezing the shoulder blades. Keep your chin up and pelvis close to the surface throughout the exercise. Breathe out, contract your arms. Breathe out, contracting your abdominals as you're lifting yourself up. Perform 10 to 12 repetitions. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join me for another great workout. I hope you have all enjoyed it and I look forward to see you all soon.